Welcome to Toffee TV. It is three things from Everton 0 as Sheffield United 2. First thing, why can't we recover when we go behind? It's becoming a bit of a trait, isn't it? 21 times now under Marco Silva, Everton have failed to recover from going a goal down, failed to win a game in that period of time. And all that's doing, really, is, kind of draining anybody of any confidence the minute we go behind, the players included. You could see today, we went behind and everyone was like looking at the feet and there was no spark to try and get back in the game. And I think as fans, when you hear these stats, you're reminded of it yourself. So you start thinking, great, we haven't won a game from a losing position under this manager in the Premier League. There's a long way to go. How are we going to turn this round? And that can't be good for anybody. And I don't know where that comes from. I know the stats, the team that scores first in the Premier League wins 69% of the time, and the teams only come back from losing a goal 11% of the time, but you think that Everton would have done it within that period of time, and we haven't. And so that's something we have to work on. Maybe don't give the first goal away, will be a start. But it's a worrying trait, isn't it? 21 times now we've been unable to win a game from a losing position, and we had a lot of time left today to turn that round and we just couldn't. In all truth, we didn't really look like we were going to anyway. We had a lot of possession and a lot of crosses that they dealt with brilliantly. So that's something this manager has to sort out, because the longer it goes on and on, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and the team needs to be able to do it. These players have got to continue with the game plan when they go behind, and they don't. Everything goes out the door and they rush and they quicken things up, and that's experience from the players. So it's on them as well. Them and the manager have to sort this out, because it isn't good enough. Secondly, why two defensive midfield players at home against the promoted team? Why two anyway, unless you're playing the creme de la creme and you're trying to make it difficult and get a draw or whatever. We just play it regardless. We played it today and we didn't need it. We only needed one in there. He could have gone with Delph or Sneijder, make the choice yourself. He could have dropped Gylfi back into midfield and had Iwobi there. Obviously Gomez missing was a big thing for us, but have Iwobi in there to carry the ball from midfield, or have Bernard in there, but maybe not Bernard for if you're playing a flat three. But two defensive midfield players for me, they just didn't need it. We needed someone who was going to break the line, someone who was going to carry the ball. Sneijder and Delph both do their job, but they're both side by side in our half, and then there's a big gap with no Everton player in it, and the opposition just sit and mop it up, and we didn't get anybody beyond them. It's all right trying it late on when desperation's there, but they just sat with 9 men behind the ball at the end and were whacking it everywhere. And it's great their manager coming out going, well, Everton there, when you look at the stats, Everton should have won, but, we've defended brilliantly, we deserve that bit of luck. That's great. That's great, isn't it? But we haven't won. We should have won last week at Bournemouth if you looked at the stats, but we didn't. We battered Villa away if you look at the stats. We didn't really, because the keeper didn't have much to do. But stats and attempts-wise and all of that, we were the better side there and we didn't win it. It means nothing. It's about winning the game. And the two defensive midfield players for the most games doesn't work for me. And that brings me on to my final point, which is the 4-3-3. It's kind of the same point, but it's 4-3-3, the manager's preferred formation, which he said on day one. Now, I don't understand why he doesn't want to play it and why he won't try to play it. If it's simply because Gylfi Sigurdsson is in there and he wants him as a number 10, that to me isn't a good enough answer. It's not a good enough reason to not do what your preferred formation is. And I honestly think if Everton would play 3 flat midfield players and leave our 2 wide men high up the pitch to try and stretch the pitch out, we'd have a little bit more success. At least mix it up, at least do something a bit different. Because all that Marco Silva's doing at the moment is the people who don't like him or, whatever, have got a low opinion of him, he's giving them more fuel. Because we're playing this way, it's slow, it's a bit negative, and when we don't win, their hand is strengthened, isn't it? And he should be, if I had a preferred formation, I'd play it, because that's the formation that I think's the best. When you say your preferred formation is this way of playing, and then you play another way and it isn't successful for you, why still do it? You know, I just think we're too slow against teams like, we're too slow anyway in transition, but we're certainly too slow against teams like Sheffield United at home. We should have been going through the gears quickly, moving the ball around, getting people high up the pitch, and we weren't. And it's another frustrating afternoon at Goodison. So I just don't understand why he doesn't change the formation, but that's up to him, isn't it? He's got a big week ahead of him now, so let's see if he mixes it up. But it was certainly a frustrating thing today, because we ended up playing almost, well, I don't know what we ended up playing, because he lashed Walcott on at right wing back, I think. You know, Cenk Tosun come on and went up front with Moyes. It just went a little bit. You can't blame him for putting the attackers on trying to get a goal, but the shape went, so I don't know. Who knows? That's it for the three things today. Everton 0, Sheffield United 2. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up. If you want more videos, get over and join Patreon. Check out the other after-match reaction stuff. Other than that, have a good weekend. See you later.